Alright guys, another short video in my makeshift little studio here in the office until it warms up out in the workshop. This is what you get. Anyway, this is a Mandalorian. I had his chest was like battle damaged or something, and I really didn't like it, so I cut most of it out and I put this, if I can get it to focus, if you can tell that it is the damage plate from a G.I. Joe classified Cobra Bat. The idea I had with this guy is that he's a disgraced Mandalorian, so like he took his helmet off and somebody saw his face or whatever. That way he still has this armor, but he doesn't have the chest plate, because that kind of, to me, signifies that, you know, you're Mandalorian, and he doesn't have the Mandalorian helmet. This is a G.I. Joe classified barbecue head. I like using this head a lot. I wish I had a dozen of them. It's just a good sculpt. It actually just popped right on. Didn't have any problems. It moves freely. There's no glue or anything. The helmet has this earpiece from a Valverse Action Force figure. I just had to trim it a little bit, and it popped right on over top of, losing my light, whatever that ear thing is on the figure. I kept the hose on there, which you can't tell because my lighting sucks because I'm not a videographer, but all the armor has several highlights on it. So that yellow that's on there, in my head it was all painted at one time, and it just kind of flaked off because he's not maintaining his armor. Maybe he's not that good of a bounty hunter, I don't know, but it's all over all of the armor. There is some highlighting, like the armor's been scratched recently, hasn't tarnished or whatnot. Now you can see on the figure I have some liquid pigment all over it because he's painted in browns, so I figure he's kind of like a deserty type dude. I don't know. There's already a couple different shades of brown. I repainted all the browns on him. I put some liquid pigment on there to just dirty them up a little bit. I really don't like dirtying up figures. I like them crisp and clean, but being deployed to several deserts around the world, you know, they're dusty. So I give them a little lived-in look. This is, I believe, G.I. Joe classified Stalker on backwards. So it's kind of like a hood kind of thing, or whatever he wants. You know, Mandalorian's got that kind of stuff. And I did apply some of the liquid pigment to that to kind of dust it up. That's just some kind of, I don't know, detonator bomb, whatever I glued on there. It does come off, but you just have to re-glue it. Same with, let me see if I can show you. I don't really consider that a communicator because of everything he has in his helmet. That's more of detonator control or droid remote. I don't know. Whatever the heck you want it to be. This, I think, is a piece of a Gundam or something. I don't know. There's holes in the bottom. That's just some wacky Star Wars thing. I really don't know. I just thought it looked kind of Star Warsy on there. So the belt and holster are all one thing off of some Stormtrooper, and the way everything's molded and laid out and the clasp is actually behind the communicator, or to the side of the communicator. It just looked really weird putting that holstered on his side. So I just made it a cross-draw holster, which means he would have to be lefty. So that's why he has the rifle in his left hand, which I just put a filter on to dirty it up. That's all. So his knife, hopefully we can get a good, there's a couple different shadings on there. Let's take a look at the handle. It is from a 4-inch Boss Flight Studios figure that I slightly modified. I had to widen out the handle a little bit, not much, just some file work, and repainted it. Works out pretty good. Comes in and out of the hand okay. What else we got in here? That pouch comes that color, so that was convenient. That is a World War II pouch from Marauder Inc. And then everything else is just different shades of browns and tans. I don't know what those things are, but I painted them because they were on there. Now something that's weird, let's see if we can see, this color and that color are two different colors. When they dried, came out the same. So I think the manufacturer is trying to get one over on me. Anyway, dusted him up. Just wanted to paint whatever I could paint in different colors to make things stand out a bit. And there is the same. The only thing I didn't paint on this figure, now that I think of it, is the goggles glass part that was gloss, and I kept it. I was going to put a couple highlights on the gloss, make it extra shiny in some spots, but I just said screw it. Helmet has the same weathering, a little bit of that tan paint that's washed off, some silver highlights, and the liquid pigment. All in all, that is him. I don't have a name for him. I gotta think of some wacky alien name or whatever. Oh, the pistol does come out of the holster. Just standard blaster, stormtrooper blaster, whatever. I'm sure you know what one looks like. But yeah, that's my Disavowed Mandalorian. If you got any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.